Hey, art friends, today we're going to draw another character from Incredibles 2.
Yeah.
Who are we drawing today?
Dash.
Dash. Yeah, we've already drawn Jack Jack, so be sure to check out that lesson too. Now, before we start, though, what do we need to do?
Spotlight.
Spotlight an artist. And she did awesome, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
She did a great job on drawing Jack Jack. And what was the challenge that we gave our art friends?
To have him do his different powers.
Yeah, to draw some of his powers. And she drew the multiplying one,
The laser
the
one.
lasers.
And the fire one.
She's even got the fire, the fire monster down there in the bottom corner. And I really like that she added the raccoon that he
And the
beats up.
cookie.
And the cookie. Yeah, that was the way to get him out of the other dimension. She added a lot. I love that she put it all together on one page. And she's even using overlapping. She's got one of the little Jack Jacks behind the main one. She did a great job. And we want to congratulate all of our art friends on doing an awesome job on the challenge. It was really fun checking out the hashtag on Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay, now before we get started, what do our art friends need for this lesson?
A marker, papers, and colorings.
And colorings. And
grammar.
And grammar. And stay till the very end because we're going to give you another challenge for this lesson and we'll pick a lucky art friend to spotlight in our next lesson.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready to start?
Yes.
All right, we're first going to start by drawing Dash's eyes. We're going to do it a lot like we did with Jack Jack. So we're going to draw two circles. Oh, there goes the pencils.
Darn it, fell off.
We're gonna draw two circles about this size and kind of close together. Yeah. Good. Now inside in the top left, we're gonna draw a smaller circle for the light reflection or the highlight in his eyes. This makes his eyes look shiny. Then we're gonna draw his pupil. So we're gonna draw another circle that goes behind. And we can even zoom in so our friends can see a little bit closer, a little better. So we're drawing a small C shape. It's actually a circle that's going behind that small reflection.
Yeah.
Then we can color in the pupil so it looks black. Now the outside part is the iris. We're going to color that blue at the end. Now let's draw the white part that goes around his eyes. We're going to draw an oval that goes around like this, kind of like we did with Jack Jack. And I'm drawing it so that it touches on the inside, so he looks a little angry. Dash kind of always looked intense in the movie, didn't he?
Yeah.
So you draw it on the other side too. So you got both eyes with. There you go. Cool. Now let's draw his mask. We're going to add 2 points. I'm going to put one right here and one over here. This is the corners of his mask. Good. Now let's draw the top of his mask. We're going to draw a curve that goes up and over his eye, comes down and back over the other eye, and then connects to that point on the right side. Now we're going to draw the bottom of the mask. We're going to draw a curve that goes under his eye, over his nose that we haven't drawn yet, and then connects back to the other point. Now when we're coloring our whole drawing, we'll color in his mask black. Let's draw his nose next. I'm going to draw a little C shape for his nostril on the side. Then leave a little space and we'll draw another backwards C shape for the rest of his nose. Then we're going to imagine that going through his mask and coming up to make a little wrinkle for his nose or the bridge of his nose. Cool, good job. Now let's draw his ears. We'll come back to his mouth at the end after we draw his jaw. But let's draw his ears. We're going to draw a C shape that's right next to the mask. The corner of the mask. Then we're going to draw a backwards C over here for his other ear. Now we're going to draw his jaw. We're going to draw a short line that comes down on each side. And it's also kind of coming in. There we go. Then we're going to finish his jaw by drawing a V. So it's going to come down for his chin and then back up over here on the other side.
My face is huge.
It's okay if they're different, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's draw his smile and we're going to draw him smile. He always kind of smiled out of the corner of his mouth. So we're going to draw it's kind of up closer to the left side. Then we could draw his little cheek line. There we go. Now let's draw his hair. Now we might run out of room, so we'll try to, if you need to, you can go off the page. So let's draw another line that comes up and it's coming up diagonal on each side. So close to his mask. Then we're going to come back out on each side.
Weird shaped head.
Yeah, this is the inside, his hairline. So then we're going to connect these two lines, and it's kind of like a really short V. There we go. Now let's draw his hair. Now he'll look better once we draw his hair. We're going to draw a curve that comes up for the side of his head and also over here on this side. This one, actually, let's make it come up further. So this one starts coming up over the top of his head. I love how big you're drawing it. Okay, now we're going to draw the top of his hair. This is going to be awesome. We're going to draw 2 bumps. Ready? 1 bump and another bump. Look how it's going up, too. Good. Now let's draw a big bump. It's going to go up. I'm getting really close to the top of the paper. Then I'm going to start coming down. Now his hair is going... His hair always looked like it was going fast, even when he was standing still. So now we're going to curve back up. Zigzag back in, just a short one. Then we're going to zigzag back down. A short one back in. And then we're going to draw a curve down and then connect. And if we ever go too fast, what can our art friends do?
Pause the video.
Yeah, you guys remember, don't get frustrated if we go too fast. You can always pause the video, take extra time to finish a step. Okay, now let's draw a few lines in his hair. We're going to draw a wave, so kind of 2 S lines right here on the side. And we can also draw 2 S lines over here on the other side. Yeah. Now we're going to draw a curve. Watch this. We're going to go up, down, back up, and then back down. And we can draw another one on top of that one. I'm going to draw a curve. It comes down and then curves back into his hairline. And then let's add another curve over here on the top or in the middle. And we'll add 2 more going the other direction. There we go. We got all the details on his hair. We can even add, if we want, let's add little detail lines inside his ears. Now let's draw his body and his arms. So first we're going to draw his hand and his arm that's in front of him. And he's going to look like he's starting to take off, like he's going to start running. So we're going to draw a C shape, backwards C shape, right here, right under his chin. So you can draw it really, there you go. Then he has long gloves. So we're going to draw a line coming out of the top and the bottom of the C. Now let's connect the top to the bottom. There's his glove. We can even add a little thumb if we want. And you could also draw a couple lines for his fist. So his fingers, he's making a fist. There we go. Now let's connect that arm into his head. We'll just draw a C shape or a sideways U. He's looking so cool. Okay, now let's draw his chest. We're going to start really close to his chin, and we're going to draw a big curve that comes down and connects to his fist. That's for his chest and his belly. Good. Now let's draw his other arm sticking out to the side. We're going to start by drawing one line that comes out this way, and then we're going to draw another line that comes up. And look how it's getting closer as you're getting, So this could probably get even a little closer if you want. There we go. Then let's connect the top to the bottom. And let's draw his glove. So we're going to draw a curve. It's going to start here, come out, and then it's going to come forward. So he has really long gloves on this side too. You got to remember, we're drawing this part first. And then we'll draw his fist after. So we're going to draw the bottom too. And look how they're getting closer to the wrist. Yeah, just like that. Then let's draw backwards C for his fist. Then we're going to add to his fingers. So we'll add a little curve at the bottom. And then it almost looks like the letter T. Then we can add a couple lines for his fingers. Oh, he's looking awesome. Next, we could draw his waist. We're going to draw a curve that comes like this. This is for his belt, and it's going to come up and connect to his other fist. Then let's draw the rest of his super suit. It's going to come down and then back up. Kind of looks like underwear.
Yep.
And then we need to draw his legs. So this one is going to be stretched out. We're just going to draw a curve that comes down like this. This one's stretched out and looks kind of straight. Then we're going to draw another line that comes down, and look how close it gets to his ankle.
Big thighs.
Yeah, no, it looks like he's strong. Then we're going to draw a curve for the top of his foot and then connect that bottom in for the bottom of his foot. All right, now he's got really cool tall boots too. So let's add a curve right here for the end of his boot. All right, we're missing one last leg. We're going to draw this one bent. So it's going to come out like this, and then bend for his knee. Cool. Then let's draw the rest of them. We're going to start down here at the bottom where our other leg is, and we're going to come up to the knee, and then we're going to come down. And we're getting close to the ankle just like we did over here. Yeah. Now let's draw the top of his foot, little curve, and then we'll curve back for the bottom of his foot. And then don't forget to draw his boot, the top of his boot. We did it. All right, we're missing one last thing on his costume.
The eye.
The eye, and we got a lot of comments on Jack Jack that we missed and forgot his eye, but we actually didn't.
Yeah.
Most of the movie, in fact, I think the whole movie, he doesn't have an eye. I think they only put the eye on some of the toys. Now, I'm not positive. I got to watch the movie again, but most of the movie, Jack Jack didn't have his eye. So we're going to draw an oval right here in his chest, and we're going to use overlapping. So it's underneath his chin. We're going to connect to his hand. Imagine it going behind his hand, coming back around, and then connecting. There's the oval. That's the general shape of the logo. Then we're going to draw the top of the eye. So we're going to draw a circle. Then we're going to draw the bottom of the eye. We're going to draw a rectangle. It goes up, over, and then back down. Now there are little swooshes on the side. So first we're going to start with we're going to be up close to the top. And then down at the bottom, we're going to be thicker. See how? Yes, just like that. And then we'll reverse it. So down here, we're going to start really close. And then we're going to be really far away at the top. It switches. Yeah, I like it, dude. You did a great job. All right, we did it, dude. We finished drawing Dash. He turned out really cool. I love your drawing.
Yeah.
I love how big he looks. Now, we still need to do one last thing. What do we need to do?
Color him.
Color him. Yeah, he's going to look so much better once we color him. Now, this part we're going to fast forward, but at the end, you guys can match the same coloring. Ready to fast forward?
Yeah.
All right, we did it, dude. We finished coloring Dash, and he looks so much better colored in.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you think?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, we also added some highlights on his gloves and also his boots to make him look shiny. And we also added some pink on his cheeks, and I even added some brown to add a little shading to his hair to make it look a little more 3D. And I love how his logo, the eye looks on his costume, his super suit.
Yeah.
Now, it's okay that our drawings look a little different, right?
Yeah.
And it's okay if our art friends' drawings look different than ours too.
Yes.
Because the most important thing is
To have fun.
have fun and to practice. Yes. Now we're not completely finished with our drawings. We need to challenge our art friends to finish them by doing something else. What should they do?
Draw Jack Jack right next to him, and then draw a background.
That's an awesome challenge. Draw Jack Jack, especially if you haven't seen that lesson yet. Check it out. You could draw him right under his arm. And then you could also add the background. Maybe they're outside or maybe they're in the house.
Yeah.
The cool, rich, really fancy house.
Yeah.
That would be really awesome. And then when you're all done, be sure to ask your parents to take a photo of your drawing and then post it on Instagram and use 2 tags at Art for Kids Hub
And then
and hashtag
AFKH challenge.
AFKH challenge. That keeps all of the drawings together so they're easy to find. And then we'll pick one lucky art friend to spotlight in our next lesson. We love drawing with you guys, and we'll see you later, art friends. Goodbye.